Howdy folks, and welcome to not Anno 1800, but welcome to Satisfactory. I think I want to do some Satisfactory. I want to play Satisfactory, and I'm at the point as a grown-up to where I don't get a lot of extra video game time. So, you get to play Satisfactory with me. I have multiple saves. I think this is the game that I may have the most hours in outside of like a World of Warcraft or from back in the day, Command and Conquer, Red Alert 2. I played that game so much like in high school and junior high before internet gaming was really a thing. I would just I would play through the story of Command and Conquer, Red Alert 2, and Yori's Revenge, and I would play so much. It was a great game. They sort of remastered it. I don't know, they have it again, and I've played through it again recently, and it's still amazing. But now we're gonna play Satisfactory. As I said, I am not a Satisfactory noob. I am seasoned. I have taken and shown some builds I have that should be going across your screen right now if I edit this correctly. I'm by no means a clean builder. I don't do the like super cool aesthetic builds, and I want to be. I just don't know that I have the patience for it. But I think I'm gonna try to be. And just because I haven't done that doesn't mean there isn't things that I'm not proud of that I've built. I've definitely built some stuff that I'm proud of. And I've built some complex big factories and whatnot, but I think this time we're going to try to maybe do a little more aesthetic builds, do some more with the blueprint thing, blueprint thing, and like the trucks and stuff. I haven't done a lot with the trucks and tractors. It's either been a lot of drones or some trains to get everything to work. So we're gonna do that this time together. And I hope you have fun because I enjoy Satisfactory. I think to start, we're not gonna do like super again with Anna. We're not gonna be like, we're doing this to be hard. We're out here to have fun. And I think I just want to do to start in the grass field. And I mostly want to start in the grass fields because I think the grass fields are pretty. I think it's a beautiful environment. This is a beautiful video game. It somehow makes all the square hard corners of the builds and everything, it all looks and goes together smooth. And I just enjoy it a lot. For our name, yeah, I already have the name Pancake in use, so this is going to be Pancake YouTubes. We're not going to skip anything. We're not going to skip the intro. We're not going to skip the onboarding. We're doing the whole thing. I'm going to be treating this as I hit start game. I'm going to be treating this like I'm teaching you how to play Satisfactory. Because I love it. It's a great game. Now let's sit back and fall to the planet together, shall we?
Separation from main transport complete. Group 8 delivered to Calistian region.
We were.
All pioneers functional. Initiating dispersion.
I don't know what dispersion is.
Attention pioneer. I am Ada, your personal instance of the artificial directory and assistant.
Hello.
Welcome to the FICSIT Incorporated Save the Day program.
Hey, thanks.
A FICSIT pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct.
Love that.
All pioneers must follow FICSIT guidelines and instructions when constructing any building.
Okay.
Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure.
Absolutely.
Explore and exploit. FICSIT selected planets are rich with resources
I don't like
suitable
exploit,
for direct
but
use
yeah,
or further
I'm with you.
investigation. Stay within your designated.
Oh.
And that is why the world
Within
is
my
counting on
designated
pioneers
what?
like you. FICSIT. Short-term solutions to long-term problems.
As a person who works in corporate
Initiating
America,
planetfall.
I can tell you short-term
Atmospheric
solutions
entry in 3,
to long-term problems
1.
is a thing that too many
Begin
people
arrow
do.
assist. Drag within acceptable parameters.
Glad to hear it. Hang on to your
Descent phase begun.
butts.
Decelerating. Deploying parachute.
Good.
Deploying backup parachute.
Wait.
Skipping parachute.
Oh,
Landing
we gonna
phase
die?
begun. Activating retro propulsion.
yeah. We are here in the Satisfactory. Oh, touchdown!
Drop
It is
pod integrity
football
nominal.
season.
Omni-situational exploration suit nominal.
Omni
Pioneer.
situation.
Acceptable.
Acceptable. That's a compliment, right? My little build buddy. Yeah. Hey-ya. This game do be pretty.
Congratulations. You are the third in your region to survive planetfall.
Excellent.
Welcome to Massage 2,
Thanks.
ABB, in the binary system of Akicha.
Akicha? Okay.
Loading
Where are we?
objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding.
Okay. We will onboard as I pick up leaves.
First
Because
contact
power.
safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to FICSIT procedure and
Give it.
equip the FICSIT Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
Got it. Xeno zapping.
Next objective. Dismantle the drop pod. FICSIT
getting
Incorporated is
me.
cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often
Hey.
referred to as the hub.
Okay, I can do that. Welcome to Satisfactory, folks. Yup.
Next objective.
Oh,
Use
yeah,
the resource
objective.
scanner to find and collect additional iron to
We
be
will.
able to build the hub.
Not that I know
If you
exactly
cannot
where
find
we're
iron,
going or
the
anything,
assured
but
scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
there are. Some right over here, I think. Oh, there's already.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and
Excuse me,
surviving
excuse me,
does not
excuse
count
me.
as a valid field test and does not
Excuse me.
generate enough data for FICSIT to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for
I
later
don't want to
use.
talk over her. Okay. Welcome to Satisfactory, boys and girls. We are in. We landed. We're gathering leaves because, especially early game. Oh,
Potential edible collected.
Yes.
If consumed before authorized as compatible with the human digestive system by FICSIT, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store
Fair.
this potential resource for later use.
yep. As I was saying, in the early game, you can't get enough sticks and leaves and stuff for biomaterial, because before you can get sustained power, I'm just spamming E to pick stuff up. Before you can get sustained power, you have to rely on biofuel.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Store this potential resource for later use.
Okay. And we are in this area, and one thing that we are going to do, as we were just getting so many leaves, is we are going to go, I guess technically I should do the thing you're supposed to do and search for iron, but I know where the iron I want is. Because I've done this before. As I said, I've played this game before. I love this game. It's a delight for me to get to play it again from the beginning and play it with you, my friends. Wait.
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in
Where?
a solid state and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate FICSIT helmets are of such high quality. Store this potential
no,
resource for later use.
Talk to big game like I know where I'm going, and then I didn't get
Next
to the right
objective.
place.
Use the build gun to construct the hub.
I will.
Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources.
Okay.
FICSIT does not pay by the kilometer.
So we are going to a specific spot mostly because nostalgia. A, for nostalgia, and then B, for efficiency early game. Because up here, near our friend over there, what are those? The whale pick guys? Hey, buddy. We're gonna build over here, don't get mad. But we're building here because the very first time I played, before I realized, oh, hang on. Oh, never mind, we're good. I thought we weren't gonna fight. I couldn't remember if I had these turned on or not. Yeah. But the first time I ever played this video game, before I fell in love with it as much as I have, this area right next to this iron. Wait for her to talk, hang on.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
Will do. But this is the very first place I ever built when I played. And that's why I've decided to come here. Let's go ahead and get this thing. Click, click, click. Click, click, click. Click, click, click. And to let you all behind the curtain a little bit. This is the second time we're doing this. I recorded a whole onboarding, like an hour-long video, and I went to go edit it, and it was very clear that when I was recording and playing, I wasn't paying attention to sound because I didn't have any game sound at all. I had an hour of just me talking over silence, which would be great to watch, I bet. So we're coming back to give it another try. But here we go for our onboarding and the hub.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful FICSIT pioneer,
Oh,
but
humble.
essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 1.
Can do. Something that is important to know when you're playing this game. Hold on. Now that things are going quickly here. Hey, yeah. Hooray! Store the stuff I
Hub
don't need,
upgrade
like
1,
you.
storage and frame
and
completed.
you.
Equipment like the
I'll need you
portable
guys
miner
later.
can now be made in the workshop.
The workshop.
Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the
Oh,
first
I
of
can't.
many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the
Oh,
FICSIT
it'll be back
mission.
here, over here.
Next objective, complete
Wait,
hub
which
upgrade
side will
2.
power be on? I think it'll be back there. Okay, we'll put this over here. That needs stuff. So here's a tip, since I want to do this kind of with tips. Here's a couple. First, you hit your Q to open up your build menu, and there, if you hover over the things to build, there's a little plus. If you hit the plus, boom, it shows up on your to-do list over on the right-hand side. And so now you can see that I need 6 iron plates and 4 iron rods to make the equipment shop, so that way when I have the equipment shop I can make a portable miner. Another tip here, I know that I've seen back in the days when I was on the Reddits, on the subreddit for Satisfactory, or when I've watched other videos or streams of people playing, they try to find convoluted ways to make this crafting happen, like for free. Not for free, but like so you don't have to hold down spacebar or hold down the craft button. But something to learn is, yes, this will be me holding down the spacebar, You can hold down the spacebar to craft, but then when you let go, it stops. You can hold down the craft button with your mouse, but it stops. Or you just simply press the spacebar once, and now it just goes. My hands are off the keyboard and it finished. So just a little tip and or trick for you. Want to make sure everybody can enjoy Satisfactory just as much as I do, which is a lot. I love this game. It's so much fun for me. Ding, 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 ding. Excellent. You can also come to eventually when you have your tiers up here or right now in onboarding. If you select your milestone, it'll pop up in the right-hand corner to show you what you need to complete the milestone. You can also, to keep track of stuff, if you hit tab and hover over the right-hand side, I don't know if you can see, but it kind of gets a little dark. Click, and it opens up another to-do list for you. So for example, today I want to put a little spot to check something off, and I want to complete onboarding. That's what I want to do in this video. So now when I hit X, that complete onboarding shows up over the to-do build list that I have. Easy to keep track of stuff, and if you're anything like me, you love to check stuff off a list. I know I love to check stuff off a list. Let's go ahead and get, I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. That's exactly how many I can. I can't do, I don't think I can mine copper yet. Let's go find out. Because that was on the next like milestone. Was scannable, but it doesn't say anything about me not being able to go ahead and start the mining process. So let's go ahead and throw down 2 portable miners here, and I love these portable miners. Mostly because they have so much character, which is something I don't know that I expected them to have when I played. But well, once we get down to the copper that's down here, because again, whoa, hey buddy, excuse me. Because again, as I said, this is where I started the first time. So this is my, I think this will be my 5th world that I've made. And I can, so I know where things, ooh, there's this friend. Hey friend. Come on, come on, come on, hiya. And then a hiya, I think it's, ow, I think it's 4, 3, and then 4. Yeah, sorry. But you're gonna murder me. Like Barrel. But you can see, we missed the beginning, but when they start mining, this little like light is almost like an eye, and it opens up, and then when it starts, the eye squints like it's focusing really hard, so it's like, we're working, and it makes me laugh. They have so much personality for a little just miner. Bop, bop, boom, we got copper. Well, you know what, let's just go ahead and, I know you probably don't have much yet. Go ahead and have it to have it. Wheat beans. Next, we go back up to complete our first little stagey stage here. Oh, fun movement thing. I don't know what the default is because I changed it on mine a long time ago. But moving and sliding, you move a little, just a little faster if you slide. And if you are sprinting and then you slide jump, even faster moving. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of these. But we are going to get smelters at the next milestone, so we don't need to just do all of this. Need 20 and 10. So once we have the smelters available, we can just keep those running with the power, because we're going to have power. Power is, as I said earlier, the most important resource in this video game. You might think it's something like iron goes into everything or copper goes into stuff, but it's power. that becomes a bottleneck at some point, which I think we will probably end up running into even at this beginning part. Upgrade. We got walls. Ooh, we got walls. And power.
Hub upgrade
Hello.
2, power and shell, completed.
Power and
The
shell.
smelter can turn
Interesting.
raw ore such as copper and iron into
Okay.
ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled.
Sweet.
Fun fact,
Oh, I can't
most
do
of
that
the
yet.
native
Okay,
flora
that's
and
fine.
fauna is compatible with FICSIT technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will
Three
result in
smelters.
deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 3.
Working on it. We want to make 3 smelters because here in the early game we have a lot of iron and copper, and so we're gonna have 2 smelters going iron, 1 smelter going copper. We also are gonna need cable. Oh wait, can I only do 1 in the beginning because I can't make a power. Can I make a power pole yet? Let's find out. I can't make a power pole yet, so I can only go like 1 to 1. So I can go ahead and build my 3 smelters, but I can only power 1 of them. Alright, so now we can set it. And one thing I've learned recently is if you're trying to figure out where you want something and you're not sure, if you hit H on your keyboard, it locks it in place, which I'm pretty sure I saw there along the bottom, like it was there telling me that, but I just had never looked. Now we do that. Yeah, it does say lock hologram right there, huh? Anyway, next we want to put a second one. If we want to put it right next to it, you can also see there on the bottom snap mode, hold left control, bam. It places it so you're in line with the machine next to it, which is sick. Now we're gonna do the same over here. Make sure we're in line, but leave a little space, because that will show us and tell us that this one's gonna be for copper. Another fun trick for early game and overall, you have options for copying your settings to make sure everything like lines up correctly with multiple machines. You can either hit copy settings here, and then you'll come over here and you can paste the settings. So if for some reason you have to dial a machine back or ramp something up, whatever, you can just copy and paste. You can also use the same standard computer Control C, you see setting copy, Control V, and boom, iron. So next we go ahead and put in our ore, and we can put power line. Did I not make cable? I thought I did. I meant to, but it didn't. Cable. There we go. Now I have cable on my number 2 hotkey. Bam. Now I need to give this fuel. And it'll tell you here also what different fuel types it burns and how effective the burn is. So this says wood burns at 12 a minute, leaves burn at 80 a minute. We have almost 2,000 leaves, so we're just going to go with leaves for now. And now our smelter is smelting ore into ingots. It's lovely. Let's go ahead and gather more ore from our fellas here. You guys are doing great. I love it. We need to make another run down here. Oh, something else worth noting. This is actually the first time I've played since 1.1 drop. I haven't played with any of the upgrades or changes that came from 1.1. So that is something we're going to be... Oh no, I'm full. We'll be learning together these things in 1.1. The only thing really that you need to manually create a lot of early game is MAM stuff. I created the ingots, but I didn't create the wire. Is MAM stuff, and then like Mercer, Sphere stuff for dimensional depots, which are just the coolest, one of the coolest parts of this game. Boom! Yeah! New buildings, new
Hub
parts, new
upgrade 3.
resources.
Interior furnishing completed. The
Yeah!
constructor can
What
produce
a
simple
place.
parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the
Toilet!
power grid.
You can flush stuff
When you
down this
make the
toilet.
inevitable mistake, FICSIT's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our
Right.
zero waste
Also very
policy.
important.
We understand that FICSIT pioneers are only human and thus prone to error.
Easy.
Next objective, complete hub upgrade 4.
Okay, what do we got for upgrade 4? Conveyors. Like I said, conveyors are coming. And inventory slots. Now we need 75 plates, 20 cable, 10 concrete. Did we already get? We did get constructors. We don't have conveyors yet. But first, before we do anything, we're doing customization. We want to look cool. What is that? Alpaca trinket. It's adorable. And I love it. Let's see, we want to have a different helmet maybe? I know there are some helmets that you can like unlock by finding them in game. And I don't know that I've ever actually found one. Gold, reserved for gold standard players. Oh, thank you for supporting during early access. I don't know that I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't buy this until 1.0 dropped. But that's okay. Kittens are better than puppies. I don't know that I agree. Neon. To make pioneers look fast, we're going neon. Oh, and you have a matching build gun. It doesn't build faster, but it looks faster. Neon. Next, colors. We are going to stick with purple, I believe. I think I want to go darker purple, maybe? Like, even darker. Less pink, more purple. That's the purple. I like that. And then our secondary, which one's our secondary? That's on our jammies, on our harness. I think I want to go white harness, black overall. Yeah. Boom. We look great. Oh, and it changes my handhelds too. I forgot about that. Stick. Give. Thank you. Now I can make power poles, which means I can power those other two. And power poles are wire, cable, no, wire, concrete, and rods. Let's make some iron rods. And we could also make, what are they called? Constructors. I don't think I'm going to do that yet until I have access to conveyor belts, which is next. I mean, I guess I could. I don't know why I wouldn't. I don't know. We'll figure it out, won't we? I don't know that I have the power. I talked about running into an early power bottleneck, and I think that my bottleneck is actually... I don't know that I have, unless both biomaterial burners are there, because you do end up with 2 in the back of your deal. Do I have both yet? No. If you can do capacity for 4, and you do capacity for 20, and you make 4. So let's go ahead. I didn't make the wire again. I made the ingots. I didn't make the... I did make the wire. Where'd it go? Did I? Am I crazy? Don't answer that. I turned it all into cable. Maybe I will go ahead and make one constructor. So first of all, before we get to that, fun thing you can do with the power poles is if you want to add one to an existing power line, you just select your power pole either by hitting one on your hotbar there along the bottom, or like from the build menu, and then you can hover over the existing power line and it will put it in the power line for you. So now it works as a junction, so I can do boom and boom. I didn't give you any ore yet, and I didn't give you... Sweet. Hey, you guys are purple too. That's neat. Yeah, let's go ahead and do one constructor. Because, well, we need to see... We still have 4. We have 8 available power. Sorry, I didn't show you. You can see here how much power you're producing. and what your max capacity for power is. I'm going to go ahead and top this off. So right now our max capacity is 20, and we are using 12. So let's go ahead and make some reinforced iron plates. Reinforced iron plates are the first thing we run into that have two things that make it. I don't have enough screws for two. Oh, I was looking over here at this. There was my confusion. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just make a bunch of these. But the constructor will then take your ingots and turn them into something else. So you could take your copper ingots, turn it into wire, your iron ingots, your iron ingots, turn them into plates or iron rods. Excuse me. And then it also will take other things and turn them into other things. So you can take wire and turn wire into cable, or you can take iron rods and turn iron rods into screws. I have enough to make two. I do. We'll go ahead and build two. Again, holding control to snap them right next to each other. This first one, we're going to have it make iron plates. And you can see here that there's all the things we can make here with our first constructors. And it tells you down here what the cost is, which is nice. And eventually we will get into the per minute of things, but we're not ready for that yet. Let's go ahead. I'm missing a rod. I didn't check. Oh my gosh, we're all over the place. I think that should just be like our channel tag. We're all over the place. Make one more power pole here. Connect you. I don't have any cable. I have a to-do list. I can make stuff. I know I could go get the ingots, but am I dumb? Again, don't answer that, please. I would really appreciate it if you didn't. Thanks. Now we are turning our first ingots automatically into something else. Iron plates. Yeah. How much power do you consume? You can also see here how much power. I could, in theory, power my other one to be making iron rods. Or I could do one copper to be making wire. Yes. Get rid of you. Make another one. Control. Oh my gosh. Nope. There. Yep. Where? Yep. You know what? This is fine. And you will make wire from here. But I think I still need to make... I'm still missing... Now I'm missing wire to... Here, give me... You've already made some. Yeah. So I need wire, and I need cable, and I have cable. There we go. So now I should be producing most of what I need for... Oh, I could have just done this. What are we doing here? Okay, so I think that'll max us out. Production is 16.1, and I think that's because you're asleep. So now everything running. Yeah, we're producing 20. Our capacity is 20. We got a slug. Slugs are important because they can be researched. When we get our research facility, the MAM, slugs are researched and turned into power crystals, I believe they are called. And the power crystals can up the power. There's one up there too. Can up the output of a machine. So you have stuff that's down here that is locked. That is where you'd be able to like put in more crystals, and you'd be able to overclock the machines, essentially. Not essentially, exactly. Now we have Sweet, that gives us enough of them. Gives us enough of these. Oops. Yeah, give. My inventory is full. So then give. You're full too. That's fine. Wait, might not be fine. Are you gonna get... No, I know what I can do. I can just throw more. Please, we. Sure. Hey. You need more. You give me, you give those. There we go. And you give these. And you give these, and I give those. Man, your boy could really go for a conveyor belt. Luckily, they come in. No, I need to make. Do I have cable? I don't have enough. I have 10. I need 20. I have 20. Now we can upgrade for complete. Yeah. And I got more inventory, I do
Hub
believe.
upgrade 4, landing platform and utilities completed.
Landing
Conveyor
platform.
belts connect
Hey.
the output of one building to the input of another
Sweet.
and transport resources. Due to past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification.
Hit me.
Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for
Here we go.
conveyor
Conveyors, by the
belts.
way.
There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. FICSIT has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 5.
Okay. We can do that. So now we have conveyor belts, which will send things directly from our smelters into our constructors, which is awesome. Conveyor belts also have a per minute value, which becomes important later. But that's not important right now. So yeah, we're maxed out with power. So anything for this next upgrade, which will give us our storage container and more slots and automatic miners. We'll go ahead and do this. We already have enough. That's nice. So now let's actually, instead of you making plates, give me the plates and I'm changing you to iron rods. One thing that happens if you switch over a constructor like that, it does go ahead and spit out everything that it had and gives it back to you. Are you out of... Yep. So because it had a few like ingots in it and plates already, I went ahead and just threw those back in my inventory so it gets to start fresh. But as you can see here, if we start talking the per minute stuff, this is 15 iron ingots per minute to make. It's 15 iron rods per minute. So we got a 1-to-1. But this produces 30. So really it produces enough to feed 2 constructors making rods. We can't really do that yet because we don't have any splitters, which we will get eventually. So you can see now that we're backing up because it's producing more than this is taking. And we have, as I said, if we look under logistics and our conveyor belt, it transports 60 resources a minute. So one resource belt really, oops, that's fine, is enough for 2 of these smelters. So with conveyor mergers and splitters, for example, we could put a merger right here, run a conveyor from this smelter over to that merger, give me these, and then it could combine out of here and run it all on one happy conveyor into here. So let's see this, and now we just need 50 more iron rods. We slide. 13. So we can go ahead and just manually create. Manually? Oh yeah, we have enough ingots to make a bajillion. Hooray!
Hub upgrade 5, power expansion completed. The miner,
Now I think
unlike
I
portable
can.
miners,
Still
can be
nothing.
connected to
Shoot.
conveyor belts and requires power to function. Caution, As you
Caution.
expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid.
Yes, it
The
does.
onboarding program was established because FICSIT pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall.
Oh?
If you are experiencing nosebleeds,
Nope.
nausea,
Nope.
existentialism, or an itchy scalp,
Nope.
there is no need for concern. This should pass within 5 to
Let's
7
go.
workdays. Next objective,
2,
complete
3.
hub upgrade 6.
Need 3 of those. We need 2 of them. Need a bunch of that. We'll need to have stuff to make the power poles as we extend out our power as well. We're gonna make 3 storage containers out here. Where'd my rod? Oh, I was gonna pick up rods from here. Duh. There we go. We need 1 here. Whoa, surface uneven. Roll there. Roll here. You can see, so now we have the line on the bottom showing I'm in line with the other storage container, and then that like dotted orange line shows that I'm in line with like the exit of this what's it called, thing. Forgot what it's called already. There we go. And so now we'll be able to see our wire and our rods coming out of the constructors, the name I forgot, and into our storage. So now, another fun thing you can do while picking up leaves is if you know you need to make a copy of a machine, you can click your middle mouse button wheel situation, boop, and it will make a copy. So now I can do like so, and you will make not it copied everything as you saw. So that one's making rods, it copied to have this one make rods. You're gonna make plates. You don't have power though, which is fine. So we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. So at least you can start getting those over there. Now we need to have our second power situation. We burn this. So now we just effectively doubled our power, which doesn't have room, and I don't have wire. Oh, but what did we just do? Make storage for wire. Let's go. So now I have enough to make a pole to add here. To add to the line, we're gonna actually put it out a little bit. Bam. Why are you not connected? What are you not connected to? Oh, because I thought, whatever. Now we've effectively doubled our power from 20 to 40, which means we can now power, you can have this. We can now power this. Do you have enough room? No, you don't. You have room? No. So we can just make another pole right here in between our happy conveyors and power that. Give you ore. I think you probably need ore. Next comes the fun of, oh wait, one more thing. Sorry. I want to make our other container. Flip, 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 flip. Line you up with control to snap. And now we are storing our iron plate. Yay! Next is arguably the most important piece of this, the miner, which will automatically get our ore from the node, which is a normal node. We'll talk about more about normal, pure, and impure nodes later. We can make those here. We come to production, and I also, thing I like to do is our main construction type buildings, like this miner. I like to add it to my hotbar, so you can see here, down here, I hover whatever thing, and I can put the number for my hotbar. So 5, you go 6, and you go 7. You also have 10 available hotbars. How do I? There's a way. There we go. If you hold Alt and your scroll wheel, you can go through your 10 available hotbars. And look, on the last one, we get a little heart. Love it. So that way you can have like specific building hotbars. So like if you're building stuff with liquids, which is a whole other thing, you can have a specific hotbar to have your pipes and stuff. So it's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Let's go ahead and make our miners. We got one. We got two. I don't have a whole lot of iron plates, but I probably have enough to at least get here. So now you can see, well, first of all, we don't have enough plates, but we're automating them. Give me those. So you can see when I attach from one end to the other, it will automatically attach. And you can also see, if we hit H here to lock, you can see the build mode right under the name in the middle of our screen. We have default, we have straight, and we have curve, which I'm not 100% sure on curve. I'm not gonna lie. Never really have used it. I only really use straight because that is, I think, the cleanest. Where's a ladder? Don't you have a ladder? Yeah. Here. So you can see it kind of goes like straight line to a point where it can then turn straight line. But so now if we try this with this, oh, I didn't make it. First of all, it needs more because the max it can build once is 30. So it does take more sometimes. So I could maybe make a conveyor to there. Build. I did curve mode. That's fine. And then to here. It's going to go through that, but that is fine. And I went curve mode instead of straight mode, which is fine. Also another fun thing, even if they don't have power to be in here getting ore, if you put ore in here, it'll still send it down the conveyor. Let's go ahead and give you guys your own dedicated power pole. Power you. Power you. Look at that. Now we're satisfactorying. What does that do for our power? Takes our mass consumption up to 26. How much power do you all consume? I hadn't even looked. 5. So yeah, we're gonna be in there. We're gonna be getting close again. That's kind of expected. Here, you need more. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Any node in the ground, you can throw a miner on. So you saw earlier as we were running through, we ran into some of the what are they called? Other like chunks of resources, I guess, where we got our sulfur and our purple stuff. What's the purple stuff called? Quartz. So where we got those, those you can't throw a miner on top of. You just have to, like, with your little handheld guy, that's how you get those materials. Flag. But any of those resources in the ground, so you will find quartz and sulfur in the ground, like you see, like this node here. You'll see ones for those. We could get another miner on this and connect the miner straight to the constructor to start making concrete. But we're gonna wait until we have power in a better situation before we do all that, which should happen in the next episode, because we are winding down here to complete onboarding. Once we do that, we're going to call it a day before we start getting into the next episode. And while I'm making this stuff, I do want to let you know, I don't remember if I talked about it before, because like I said, this is number 2, whereas I've already done the intro and everything. But Anno, don't worry, Anno's not going away. We're still going to play Anno, I think 2 days a week, since I do 3 uploads a week. So at least for now, the plan will be, oh, I didn't give you back this, 4. The plan will be to do 2 uploads of Anno, 1 upload of Satisfactory. Satisfactory will either be on, oh, there's the alpaca. Like on my on my thing? Where's my build gun? Oh wait, it's H to holster. Well, yeah. I guess whatever. I think we'll do Satisfactory, maybe Satisfactory Sundays or something, since we've been doing Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. We can do Satisfactory Sundays. That sound good to everybody? Sounds good to me. And I am everybody. That's not true. You're also people.
Hub upgrade 6.
Yay!
Landing platform hydraulics completed. Freighter
That mean our
landing
guy?
initialized.
Yeah, the freighter.
Congratulations,
Thanks.
you have completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a FICSIT pioneer.
Absolute minimum.
FICSIT looks forward to your future achievements.
Me too.
Because a future with FICSIT is a future with you.
Aw.
Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually.
Sweet.
Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so FICSIT recommends getting to work.
Yes, ma'am. So one thing we're going to do really quick is FR power. Because now I believe we can make biomass, which burns better. Yeah, I think this is where we're going to end. I think maybe between episodes, I'm going to go around and gather around some more biomass so I can be more stable for power. And then next time we will start looking at these first tiers, which we can look at here in a second. So let's see. First of all, tab over to the right for our thing, our to-do list. Ba-boom. Love completing something on a task list. Love it. So we have base building, which is huge for foundations and walls. We have logistics, which has our conveyors we talked about, and our lift, which will be important for what we do with copper here tomorrow. Field research gives us our MAM, which I talked about. Parts assembly will get us our first things towards completing. Yeah, it says there in the bottom right, project part number 1. Obstacle clearing is actually gonna be the first thing I do. I might do this one between episodes as well, just so I can get solid biofuel, which burns way better. We have jump pads, which I've never really done much with. Resource sink and the awesome shop, which are both very important for cosmetic reasons. And logistics 2, which gives us our stackable pole, and conveyor belt 2, which doubles the conveyor belt speed. So much to do, so little time. And if there was ever a thing to describe Satisfactory, that would be it. So let's go ahead and boom, and boom, and we're going. So now these burn. This will get us better for power. So all right, so like I said, between episodes I will go ahead and complete this milestone, gather up some materials for gather up materials and get my chainsaw moving and grooving, and get solid biofuel, which will burn even better. And then next episode we'll get a couple of biomass burners set up. We'll start automating copper like we are right now with this stuff, iron. We'll get some splitters. So much to do, so little time. So all right, folks, I hope you had a good day. I hope I'm knocking stuff over. I hope you had a good day. I hope you have a better tomorrow, and we will see you next time. See you.